In case you're wondering how all the Epstein-related files are being examined, the answer is very selectively. Today, the House Oversight Chair James Comer announced that he had issued subpoenas to a number of prominent figures to appear for depositions over the next few weeks and months. However, there was one very important figure that did not receive a subpoena, and I'm not talking about Donald Trump. The subpoenas issued by Chairman Comer were sent to Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, James Comey, Loretta Lynch, Eric Holder, Merrick Garland, Robert Mueller, William Barr, Jeff Sessions, and Alberto Gonzales. According to the press release by the Committee on Oversight, the purpose of those subpoenas is for testimony related to horrific crimes perpetrated by Jeffrey Epstein. One man who was not subpoenaed and who would know about those horrific crimes committed by Jeffrey Epstein is Alexander Acosta. The reason Acosta would know so much about the Epstein case is that he served as the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Florida from 2005 to 2009. There was a federal investigation into Epstein from 2006 to 2008, an investigation that grew out of the Palm Beach Police Department's own 13-month undercover investigation of Epstein, which started in 2005. In 2008, Acosta approved a plea deal with Epstein to grant him immunity from all federal charges, along with 4 named co-conspirators and any unnamed potential co-conspirators. That agreement shut down an ongoing FBI probe into whether there were more victims and any investigation into potentially other powerful people who took part in Epstein's sex crimes. What makes that interesting is that when Acosta served as the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Florida from 2005 to 2009, his jurisdiction included Palm Beach County, which not only was where Jeffrey Epstein lived, but included Mar-a-Lago. That is a coincidence because in 2017, Acosta was nominated for Secretary of Labor by Donald Trump during his first term. In 2018, Acosta was actually being considered as a possible successor to Attorney General Jeff Sessions when the Miami Herald published an investigation detailing Acosta's role in the Epstein case. The controversy surrounding Acosta eventually forced him to resign in 2019, just after Epstein was arrested again by the FBI New York Police Department Crimes Against Children Task Force in early July of 2019. This past June, Alexander Acosta was named to Newsmax Inc.'s board of directors, Newsmax being one of the more pro-Trump media outlets on the scene. So we have a scenario where House Oversight Chair James Comer issued subpoenas to a number of prominent figures in order to obtain their testimony related to the crimes of Jeffrey Epstein, but did not subpoena the one man who might know more about those crimes than possibly any other individual. That man being Alexander Acosta. And Acosta's sweetheart deal with Jeffrey Epstein shut down the investigation into other powerful figures that may have been associated with Epstein. And his jurisdiction included Mar-a-Lago. So he would have a lot of information on the extent of Donald Trump's involvement with Epstein during those years. So don't be fooled for a minute. They're not properly investigating Epstein all of a sudden. It's a very selective inquiry to whitewash any involvement Jeffrey Epstein had with Donald Trump.